Get ready for Softball 360, presented by the ASA. Leading off, Carly Applin reports from the Combat Capital City Classic, a qualifier for the ASA Super.
Hey guys, Carly Applin of Softball 360. Caution home run zone. The players hope so.
Later, the world's greatest home run hitters open the season in Houston. Team DeMarini, Easton, and Mikan all ready to find out who's the best at the long ball. And softball superstar Venus Taylor shares another tailor-made tip with help from Team USA. Those stories and round 3 of the ASA USA Challenge. Ready to rock and fire? Great, because Softball 360 starts right now.
Greetings, softballers, and welcome to the place for the sport of the summer. It's Softball 360, presented by the ASA. I'm Carly Applin, and let's get this softball party started with a report from one of the first big tournaments of the season, the Combat Capital City Classic in Oklahoma City. Take a look.
Time to play ball at the ASA Combat Capital City Classic. All the elements for a great tourney are here. Good weather, great field and facilities, top-notch competition. It's all here in OKC.
We're on location at the Combat Tournament, and I'm with ASA softball aficionado Cody Warren. Let's talk about this tournament and who's involved. High levels of competition.
Yeah, we've got our men's supers division, which is kind of the top of the top, and then we've got our men's Class C and then our women's open. So people who are here in the stands get to see a variety of different levels of play, so it's a lot of fun.
I love the camaraderie. I love seeing the guys every year. I love watching the new guys come up, and they're really talented. It's been fun watching them grow. I've played with some of their dads. I'm old enough to be some of the guys in this team's dad, so it's been a blast.
Yeah, our team's been together just over 5 years. Pretty consistent group throughout the years. We hang out on and off the field, so team camaraderie, I would say, is really good.
And I would say never underestimate women's softball, right?
That is correct.
The Cap City Classic is first and foremost a family tradition.
You always see a lot of kids in the stands, dads pushing their strollers around after their games are over. Some of the kids on the bags leaving the stadium. The wives and kids travel around the state and around the country with their dads watching them play softball.
We're Team Jeters Never Win out of Seminole, Oklahoma. And here I have my youngest son, Brandon. This is the oldest one, JR. And that's the middle son, Chris.
We've all played with separate teams, but there's nothing like playing with, Dad and Chris and Brandon. We're blessed. Dad's 46 out here running around, probably getting around better than all of us. So, we love it. It just makes it that much more special for us to be able to come out and play with our dad.
Charles Bradford started coaching in the ASA back in 1981, and even after 30-plus years on the field, he still has the passion.
All right, Vaughn, let's go. Here we go, buddy.
Coach Bradford has also enjoyed a dugout point of view for the evolution of softball.
Teams are getting better, and they're getting more competitive, and it's getting tougher. It just gets better every year.
Plenty to do before and after the games. Get your kicks on historic Route 66, one of the nation's first highways. Route 66 leads to Pops, a legendary roadside restaurant that features more than 500 flavors of soda pop. Anyone for mango periwinkle with cactus juice? The host city of Oklahoma City has a Western theme with a lively downtown and the only state capital with a working oil field in the front yard. But the real power can be found at the park in Edmond as the teams gather to qualify for the ASA Super National.
Oh, it's unbelievable. I mean, these guys are ultra competitive and they're all going for first place, so it's pretty insane.
The best of the best will meet in Fort Worth, Texas later this summer to crown a champion.
Yeah, seeding's a little bit of a big deal with it, so you want to gain some points throughout the year. But the biggest thing for us this early in the season is just building some chemistry.
We're playing all 4 of the Supers this year, so we want the ASA title as well. We're going to do the Supers for that. It's down in Texas, I believe. So that's definitely one of our focal points of the season. We got goals set out for the season. That's definitely one of them.
The ASA Super National is set for August 22nd and 23rd in Fort Worth. May the best team win.
That's just a taste of the action from Oklahoma City. For all of the results and more video, go to softball360.com. Plus, you can take a look at a mini dust storm that kicks up during one of the games. Now, let's check in with the stars from the Stadium Power Tour, the ASA Long Haul Bombers. They may drive some fancy cars now. You're looking at Chris Crusher Larson from Team DeMarini, who's driving the Demo-mobile. But it wasn't always this way. I think they've repressed some of those memories from their first ride. But as they say, you can never forget your first car.
First car, I got a little Isuzu pickup truck. It was two-wheel drive, but I put 31-inch tires on it because I wanted a four-wheel drive, and it was sweet. Nice truck.
It was a S10 truck that every time I changed the gears, it backfired and smoke shot out the back, so it was kind of embarrassing driving down the road.
Chevy Cavalier, 93. Teal with faded black bumpers. I had a system in that thing. Woo boy!
We want you to stick around because there's lots of action just ahead.
When Softball 360 returns, the ASA Long Haul Bombers are ready to take the roof off at Minute Maid Park in Houston. What's new in the Hall of Fame? Meet some of the 2014 inductees. Softball 360 is brought to you by ASA USA Softball, the national governing body of softball in the U.S. By Easton Sports, there is a difference. The difference is Easton. By Miken Sports, elite equipment for the elite player. Miken Sports. By DeMarini. Upgrade your game with the DeMarini Stadium CL22 and Flipper Aftermath. And by OfficialGear.com, the one-stop shop for umpires and officials.